It's time for the hottest show in America. It's time for the Al Rucker Show, where you get the 411 from A to Z, special guests, and much, much more. So buckle up for a wild, wild ride. The Al Rucker Show starts now.
Thanks for tuning in to the Al Rucker Show. This is our second hour, and we have a lot to cover. What we got going on, Nikki?
We do. We are going to learn about cuffing season. We are going to help somebody with the Ask Al letter, also Ask of the Week. And then I want to tell you what Ava DuVernay is up to, what she is working on. I know. I am so excited. What she's working on next. So we got a lot of good stuff, including a lot of great music that is going to be on the way. And we are going to kick it off with one we just talked about him, Bobby Brown, My Prerogative, right here on the Al Rucker Show.
Thank you for tuning back into the Al Rucker Show, and we're at that segment we call Out Front with Nikki Woods.
Yeah, you know what? I was looking around, and I think we're about to enter cuffing season. Like, it's holiday season, but it's also cuffing season, and I'm never quite clear, like, what you should do during cuffing season, what it is, when it ends, all of that kind of stuff. So we called in the expert, Cheyenne Bostock. Got it. He is a relationship expert. He is just all over the place, and he is a social media phenom. He's got tons of people that just sit at his feet and wait for relationship advice. And so perfect person to have on. So welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So break it down. What is cuffing season?
So I tell women all the time, because right now it's October, right? So the ladies are still asking, where are the men? Where are the single men? I'm like, listen, you better hurry up now because it's cuffing season. They say, what do you mean? I mean, the summertime is over. They're not just out and about at barbecues because the weather is warm. Right now it's cold. We're not out. We're not spending money the same way we were in June, July, and August. Right now, we're looking to Netflix and chill. So we're looking for a nice woman that we like to do that with. So ladies, if you haven't gotten your man, you still have a couple more weeks to snag him up.
We're under the gun.
Under the gun.
So, but is this like a long-term thing? I mean, are people looking for relationships? Are they looking just for a seasonal boo? I mean, is it going to end at the end of cuffing season?
Yup.
Well, listen, it doesn't matter what season that you meet someone in. The key is adding enough value to where that person will want to spend time with you every season. So if you get somebody in September, October, if you're smart, you want to make sure that this person sees you as someone that they want to spend more and more time with. But if you're looking at them as seasonal, they're probably looking at you as seasonal too.
Wow.
Cuffing season usually ends February.
Right before Valentine's.
February 14th.
That is messed up.
Yes.
Yeah.
February 14th is the official end of cuffing season.
That is messed
My
up. So
type
if
of
you last to a Valentine's Day date, then I guess you've added enough value that you've extended beyond cuffing season.
But these are very crucial months right here. Look at what we're getting ready to run into. November, we've got Thanksgiving.
Yep.
December, we've got Christmas, and then New Year's, swiftly followed by Valentine's Day. So when you meet somebody in September, October, what's going to happen is Thanksgiving's going to come up. If you're really getting intimate with one another, getting to know each other, you're going to wonder, hey, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? And so it gets kind of awkward right there. Like, should I invite them? Should I not invite them?
Should I invite the cuffer?
No, I ain't cuffing.
Thanksgiving.
But here's the great thing, and ladies, you got to pay attention to this. If he doesn't invite you to Thanksgiving dinner, there's another holiday coming up where there's going to be gifts exchanged. If there's nothing exchanged, that's strike number 2. Then there's swiftly followed by New Year's. If he doesn't want to spend New Year's Eve with you, that is the 3rd strike. You can rest assured he's going to completely disappear right before Valentine's Day.
That is funny.
What is the thing, though? Okay, so Thanksgiving, I don't necessarily want to meet your parents, you know what I'm saying? And I don't necessarily want you to meet mine because we just started this like 60 days ago. I don't know you like that. You know what I mean? And then Christmas, you know, I've had some females just straight up ask, are we exchanging gifts this year? I don't mind. You know, I'm a giver. I don't care. I'm an entertainer. New Year's,
Right, yeah.
But
New Year's Eve, I usually work.
Right.
Yeah, but if they have to ask, are we exchanging gifts? That's not a good deal.
Well, I mean, some people ask because, you know, you got people that celebrate Christmas, people that don't celebrate Christmas, and she's just trying to say, are you getting me something?
No,
Because
that
if so,
mean-
I'll get you something.
That mean they money funny.
Now, Cheyenne, so tell us, because you talk about adding value to the relationship, what does that look like? So if women are like, I want to add value, I want to last beyond cuffing season, what does that look like for women?
Job.
Well, before I get to that, I want to address what the gentleman just said.
Okay.
Because ladies, because that was very, very important what he just said. And he was like, I don't know if I want to invite her to Thanksgiving and exchange gifts at Christmas and spend New Year's with her. Ladies, you got to pay attention to these men. You got to pay attention because it's all about intentions. We forgot to throw in if a woman might have a birthday in September, October, November, December, January. That would be another red flag. And ladies, the way a man gives, men value their time and their money. And so you can rest assured he's definitely interested in you if he's investing time and money in you. This is the season to pay attention. This is so powerful, ladies. Thanksgiving. Is he willing to invite you around his friends and his family? That's valuable. Is he exchanging gifts with you? That's valuable. Is he willing to, instead of going out to a pop and party, spend one-on-one time with you for New Year's? I'll be honest. If I met a woman in September, October, and I just know she's the one, I want to spend Thanksgiving with her. I want to spend Christmas with her. I want to spend New Year's with her. I want to spend Valentine's Day with her, and I'm not going to make any excuses about it. Ladies, if he's making excuses, he is definitely not the one.
So how many times do we let him make excuses? So say we get to Thanksgiving and he gives us an excuse, but he's still coming back for the cuffing. And so then we get to Christmas. How many times do we let him get away with making an excuse?
I looked at you like, what?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know what else to call it. It's a cuffing season. We're cuffing.
Like,
Well, he's only coming back for the cuffing.
I want ladies to hear it.
He wants the
That's a
cuffing and the
legitimate
stuffing.
question.
Thank you.
That's a legitimate question, and I'm sure a lot of ladies are wondering that. And so I want to rewind a little bit to the beginning stage when you first met each other. Okay, so a lot of times there's resistance in the beginning. You don't want to go over a guy's house. You don't want to text, and you want to call and say there's so many rules and stipulations that you're putting into place to set him up to try to figure out how to break down your walls. Instead, ladies, if you're being intentional, just like you want him to be intentional, go in and let go of all of the rules that you have so that he can let his guards down so that he's like, okay, Thanksgiving is coming up. I really like this person. She's not pressuring me the way other women are pressuring me. Maybe he might not invite you to that Thanksgiving, but he might bring you a plate or something like that. That's still
That's right.
That's
get a plate.
100. That's 100.
And then here comes Christmas. A card, some type of display of how he feels about you. Anything.
Right.
Don't let him completely off the hook, ladies. And then finally, New Year's. There has to be some type of communication of what's going on. If he's going out to a party, he should be like, hey, what are you doing? At least say, what are you doing? That's a lot of time. November, December, that's 2 months. That's a lot of time. And if you guys aren't working towards getting closer to one another, then hey, I would say it's open season. It switched from cuffing season to open season.
All right. Well, we appreciate you. I am so glad I'm clear now. I can go forth and be straight. Tell people how they can connect with you on social media. Go ahead.
You can catch me on Instagram at Cheyenne B. Bostock. On Twitter, it's Cheyenne Bostock. And on Facebook, it's Cheyenne B. Bostock. I'm on all three.
All right. Awesome. So you clear? Everybody clear? We're good? Well, you don't have to be clear, but everybody else is clear?
I mean, yeah.
We're clear.
Oh, I'm uncuffable.
Oh God! Thank you so much, Cheyenne, for stopping by.
You're welcome.
We still have Ass of the Week on the way, so we're gonna take care of that. We're gonna end the show. We're gonna have a little music, a little fun.
Yeah.
Bostock.
We're going to play you some cuffing music on the way out.
Well,
Keith Sweat.
Yeah, some cuffing music.
Okay. Well, we don't want to do all that because
Okay.
you gotta have.
You
Okay,
like
never
cuff?
mind.
You got to have some
You gotta have somebody to cuff with. I mean,
Find somebody to cuff with. There's a
That's-
ton of
that's
men at the Greyhound station. Just
No.
they just laying all over the
No,
place. Just wait to be cuffed.
They are.
we will be back
By
with
the
all of that. Right. Thank you. Like I'm good. We will
There's
be
not
back.
a shortage of men. You just clean one up, take one home.
We will be back with more of the Al Rucker Show.
Thank you for tuning back into the Al Rucker Show. And we at the end of the show where we ended with Ass of the Week. And surprisingly, it's not Donald, huh?
It is not Donald. And I don't know if he's necessarily an ass, but we had to put this story somewhere. He's definitely petty. So we know that for a long time that 50 Cent and Ja Rule have been going at it. We know they don't get along. And so recently, Ja Rule was doing a concert, and 50 Cent decided he was going to buy 200 seats of Ja Rule's concert right in the front. And yeah, so Ja Rule showed up, 200 empty seats. In fact, 50 Cent posted on Instagram, he photoshopped himself into the empty seats. So it just continues to get petty. And so,
Wow.
yeah, it was crazy.
That
like all
is-
200, and you see him, he's like on his phone, he's not paying attention. It's like really, it's just petty. It's just petty. I just don't understand. Like,
Did he actually go to the concert?
no, he
didn't.
photoshopped
himself in.
Oh, okay.
So what? The funny part about it is he bought 200 of them, if I'm not mistaken, off Groupon.
Off Groupon. So he
Yeah.
didn't even get the full
He didn't
200
get the full
ticket
200.
price.
He just bought. He bought
It was
them
off Groupon. And
How
so
you come
it's
back?
like all the front row 200 seats are empty, and then the people start in the back. And so Ja was tweeting, he's like, I get it. I get it. It's cool. I get you upset, and I make you do some petty things. But I was just like, how can you be the age that you are and be so petty?
I mean,
That's hilarious.
That's 50.
It seemed fun though. You know what I'm saying? And then this is the thing though. Now this was bad, and Keisha know this because she's an artist. That kills the energy.
does.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
That kills the
Yes.
energy, dog. That is just that's mean. That was
Yeah, he's been on Ja Rule forever.
Right, but and then of course the whole Instagram photoshopping, war began. There were sex toys and makeup and wigs. I mean, it was ridiculous. It really was ridiculous. But I was just like, 50, come
when
on.
50 don't
That's
like
crazy.
you, don't
He
like-
does not like you,
he
and
don't
he
like
does
you.
not forgive.
He don't
He
forgive
holds
at
a grudge.
all.
He's
Yeah.
horrible. He's horrible.
Yeah, he's horrible.
is him and Mayweather. Are they really?
I don't think so.
Are they
Nah,
friends?
They're
Or
not friends anymore. They were the closest.
They
friends.
were the closest friends. They're not friends anymore.
Like, that's real. That beef is real.
That's
real.
crazy. I don't. Dudes
They be
usually don't
going.
beef like that.
Yeah, they go at each other all the time on social media.
But 50 Cent be having problems with people.
Just people in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But 50 just, if he don't like you, he just let the world know he don't like
But
you.
it's also like really because like even the thing with Vivica Fox, like how they were supposed to
Oh,
get
man.
married and then all of a sudden it broke off, and it was because Vivica had a TV show. They were supposed to be going somewhere, and she got a show, a concert, a spot, or something during that time, and she just wanted him to go, and he was planning to propose to her in this whole thing, and so he broke off the whole relationship because she changed the plans to go get some money. I was like, seriously, like.
Yeah,
Is
he
he
just
Muslim?
wanted it out. He just
Yeah,
wanted
he-
it out.
that's
Right.
what I
He wanted
said.
out.
He
Right.
wanted out.
Because I can't
Right.
even see them. Can you see now? Can you see them two together right now?
Nah,
At
that's
all.
not going to happen.
They don't
Nah.
even look right together. They
Really?
don't- No.
No.
they
You know,
Vivica-
I know in today's climate, it might be. I did like him with Chelsea.
Yeah.
it was a
Honestly, it kind of fit.
it was
it
a
kinda
cool
fit.
thought. You know
It
what I'm
was
saying?
just
Like,
weird. It's like Tony Braxton and Birdman. It's
I
just
like
weird.
that. I like it.
It's just weird.
Nah,
like that.
after
Nah.
Whitney and Bobby, nothing's weird.
yeah.
Nothing's weird.
I love it.
Well, with Whitney and Bobby, there were drugs involved, so there was some explanation. But
Yeah.
look at
Yeah, I'm sure there's
but
drugs
Tony,
in
I
it.
mean, but you know what? It's like wherever you find love, go get it. Go
Yeah, you
get
can't
it.
help who you love or who love you. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, but 125
Keisha.
million reasons why she might love that brother.
Birdman.
Mhm.
But in all honesty, he's a really nice guy. I mean,
Who?
Birdman. If you get past all of this and the whole rap thing, I mean, if you just talk to, he's a really nice guy. He really
it's a
is.
lot to get
So you
past.
date ugly guys? You ever dated? Ugly guys? You just knew he was ugly.
Have I dated an
Rich
ugly
gang.
guy?
No, that's
I'm
a
sure.
no.
You
I
have?
probably have.
You just look past the ugliness.
I'm a personality person.
So
So
he
if
can
you
be-
got
Yeah,
a
she
great
dated
personality,
plenty ugly guys.
Yeah, she did.
She done dated plenty ugly guys.
I'm a
Because
personality
they got
person.
great personality.
Yeah, they all do.
I ain't mad. Tony Braxton went ahead and put some respect on his name.
Yeah, she did.
Put some
I'm just
respect
getting
on-
up. So you don't have a problem. Looks, you don't mind looks.
I don't have a type, and if you have a great personality, I can get past. I mean, you can't be just toe up and not take care of yourself and all of that. But you don't have to be like GQ fine.
But
no.
you can be ugly and out of
What
shape.
is
but-
GQ fine?
Yeah.
No, you cannot be ugly. That's why I said you got to take care of
What is
yourself.
No, I'm
GQ
saying, but if
I'm
you
saying,
just
like
Clean
magazine
nails.
fine.
if you just naturally ugly, you can't take care of that.
No, but you can clean yourself up and put on a suit. You can't be just out
You
of
could-
shape and
You could put a
running
monkey
around
in
and
the suit. He's still a monkey.
Put lipstick on a pig.
Anyway.
It's still a pig.
All I'm saying is everybody deserves a shot.
Okay.
And I'm a
Okay.
personality person. If you got a great
Everybody,
personality,
you know
I
what? You
agree
ain't
with
gonna
that.
sit on this show and say everybody deserves a shot.
Hey,
Because
bro,
you sat up here and told
I
me
just
in
went
7.
in the phone. I
You
just,
just- exactly. You told me in 7 not long ago you don't date men under 6 feet.
I don't.
so that ain't everybody.
That ain't everybody.
I mean, only the
I
NBA
didn't
can
mean
talk to
I
you.
didn't mean everybody deserves a shot from
Ballers.
me. Everybody deserves a shot, period. Not just from me.
Now you're crawfishing.
Backpedaling.
Yeah,
She just wiped out
I'm
half of
just
America.
saying.
it's cold.
The average height of a man is like 5'9" or 10 or 5'10".
I'm just saying.
And let me tell you
Yeah,
something.
she ain't.
Him being 6 feet mean nothing when you put on
Yeah, I
5
know.
inch heels. He still look like George Jefferson. I was.
Yes, when we were at Northwestern University, I
That's
literally was
crazy.
the tallest person on the stage. It was like I'm up here and everybody else is down here
Oh,
because I
that's
had on
crazy.
5-inch heels. It's crazy, but so yeah, that's the reason. Anyway, we got to go.
We do.
We've come, we've left, we've dropped the mic, we've left it all on the stage. We got to get out of here, but we're going to do a lot more in the next edition of the Al Rucker Show. We got to thank all of our guests.
Yeah.
We had Rob Hill, we had Concita Thomas, lots of good stuff, powered up, all that, asked out. We've solved it, played music, and now we're going to go home.
We got
Assed
home.
out. I swear that's what you
I
said.
probably did.
You did.
Keisha, I do not need your help.
Okay, right
I
on.
probably did.
You did say
Say goodbye,
You
Seven,
got
please.
Keisha's attention when you said that.
yes.
And on that note, goodbye. Goodbye, people.
Thanks for tuning into the Al Rucker Show. You guys are the most important. We appreciate you hanging out with us, and we will see you next time on the Al Rucker Show. Say goodbye, Al.
Bye. Thank you for tuning back into the Al Rucker Show, and we're at the segment we call Ask Al, which happens to be our favorite segment,
It is not. It is your favorite segment.
where people write in, they want our help, they want our advice.
And because we like it because of that. He just likes it because his name is in the title. Right?
No, I like it because we give advice. We get good advice.
Okay.
We got a comedian.
Yes.
We have an educator. We have an ex-school teacher. And we have a fabulous host. There we go.
What more do you need, right?
There you go.
What
So
more
what we
do you
got
need?
going on, Nikki?
All right, we got a situation.
Uh-oh.
And she says we have a situation. Dear Al, I have a situation. I need advice on the fact that my sister's husband's brother sent me a private message. Yeah, her sister's husband's brother
Got it.
sent her a private message via Facebook that I found offensive and disrespectful. I haven't told my sister or brother-in-law because I didn't want to cause anyone any problems, but I know if I ignore it, it will eventually affect our relationships. If we are both invited to the same event, I will not feel comfortable in his brother's presence. Help. What do I do? Signed, very bothered.
That's easy. She tell her brother-in-law. I mean, that's simple. There's nothing to be confused about.
Or blocking.
No, she need to tell her brother-in-law because they have family functions. She's gonna feel uncomfortable. Either way it goes, she's gonna feel uncomfortable.
What? I want to know what he sent.
Yeah, me too.
They didn't tell us that, but I don't know why she just didn't tell him. Like, look, that I don't want that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I want our relationship to stay,
She even
separated.
shocked.
But that's not
then be
unusual
done.
though. That's not unusual though. You ever had back in the days you had a friend and you dated somebody and then your homeboy be like, she got a sister, would have been? Or your brother may say she
Right.
got a
I mean,
sister.
this
So
isn't like
just
it's
one of them.
inappropriate
That's
because
dating,
of
though. Yeah,
the
but
relationship.
yeah.
It's just inappropriate because she doesn't want it.
Yeah, she
Watch
needs
yourself.
to say something to the brother.
I would say something to him first, and then
Say
if he
to the
doesn't
boss.
stop, then I would say
Right.
something to the brother.
She don't even have to, go by what was in the mail. She could just say, hey, obviously, your brother is mentally challenged.
Does she have to say it like? I mean, does she have to talk like that? Is that how we're going to
because,
talk? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's how, because
That's how we talk to
the mentally challenged. In a calming.
I
voice.
don't think you can say all that like that. Is that politically correct?
Or
Yes.
just hit back, say I like girls.
Yeah, that's
And
my
there's
reply
that.
to
My
everything.
thing is this: you got to be for you to do anything towards a female in today's social climate. You got to be.
You've got to be
crazy.
careful.
Yeah.
You crazy, bro.
Yeah, because 10, 20 years later, or 30 years later, you
It
know,
could come back.
Man, please.
she's still going to get confirmed.
That's sad.
We have
You
an
still going to get that job.
Right. We sit in front of this round table with like a table skirt on it. We have an engineer, and every time he's got to fix a wire, he's like, I'm going under
On
the
the
table.
Yeah.
Make that announcement.
Just so you know, I'm under there to fix the wire. There's nothing going on.
Last night, me and Keisha did a gig.
Unless you say I can go
Mm-hmm.
under there. It depends on how you say it.
Listen.
No.
Last night.
Womp womp.
Nobody else knows what that means. So stop.
Last night, me and Keisha did a gig, and one of the waitresses at this establishment, we're all familiar with her. Like, we all know her, you know. She's an attractive girl, you know what I mean? And it was the same, hey, how you doing? And hug and mwah. My apology was so sincere. I was pleading for my life. I was, hey, listen.
It was just second nature. That
Yeah,
you
and then I was like, oh, did I just do that?
That's
you know what I
funny.
mean? And she was like, well, are you serious right now? I was like, I am dead serious.
Yeah.
I just need to know that this could. She was like, well, okay, so I need you to sign something.
Right.
I was like, I don't-
But it's
Hey.
hard when you're in careers like as a comedian or entertainment or even radio because the relationships are different. It's not like
Yeah.
you're working at IBM.
No.
Like they're
Yeah.
friendlier, they're looser, they're more, you know what I mean? And it's just,
Sometimes, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes what?
no. and even in my position, I be scared. You know, I be like, okay, I'm finna come over here like I'm the homegirl, but sometimes my eyes just drift off a little bit, and I have to pull
We've
it
seen
back.
your eyes drift off.
Yeah, okay,
We've
we
definitely seen
change
Man,
to
it.
something
I
like
have
that.
never,
crazy.
never gave so many women a pound. I fist bumped. Now,
Yeah, he fist bumped me
yeah, keep
before
your
we came to the
distance.
studio.
Keep your distance.
He was like, even though you look like my little brother, fist bump, you still a chick, fist
fist
bump.
bump.
Yeah. Fist bump.
And so you have
That's
sons,
crazy.
you have sons, I have sons, you have this conversation, you have sons. So everybody's got a son. Do we have this conversation with our sons about how they should act and not act?
My son, I ain't gotta worry about nothing. He ain't gonna do nothing. That
Yep.
boy ain't gonna bust a grape and fruit fight.
I guess my question is, when you watch all this stuff coming out, I mean, has it really affected the black community? I ain't really seen it affect the black community the way it's affected the white community.
Bill Black.
No.
Well, Bill is different. Bill did something. Bill
I think it's
Bill
put
was
everybody
messing with-
on notice.
It's
I
put
think
everybody
so,
on
too.
notice. It's
Yeah.
put
I
everybody
wonder
on
how
notice.
he
Hey.
doing. I wonder how he doing.
Oh, he
He
chilling.
getting
He
swole right
he
now.
chilling.
eating a lot of pudding.
They said they served him pudding the first day of
Yeah.
jail.
Eating a
He
lot of
had
pudding.
Eating a lot of pudding pops.
Yeah, he rich.
You always
He is pudding pops.
He is pudding pops. I love it.
Oh my
He is pudding pops.
What's up, pudding pops?
love the pudding pops.
I cannot.
Pudding
You think he
pops?
doing that dance while you're in there?
I hope not because that means something totally different in jail.
Pudding
Totally
pops.
different.
Here come pudding pops.
Oh, that is not
You think he
cool,
squeak when he
man.
walking in jail?
Oh, okay. No. We're ending it now. We're gonna go out front in just a little bit. We're gonna talk about a healthy lifestyle.
How you gonna point at me and say no? I wasn't even
Because
talking.
your eyes got so
the
big.
corporate.
I know what that means. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna do out front, and then we're gonna go to Ass of the Week. And if we have to put somebody special in
Bill
there,
Cosby.
that's what we'll do. We will be back with more of the Al Rucker Show right after this.
He is.
Thank you for tuning into the Al Rucker Show. As always, you got Seven the Poet, Nikki Woods, and we got a
Yes.
special guest in the house today. Joining us is comedian Keisha Hunt.
Hey.
How's everybody doing?
All right, okay, all right.
It has been awesome. We've had some beautiful weather. I don't know how much longer it's going to last,
I
but I've been
know.
enjoying it.
Yes.
I've been 7. What's wrong?
What is the painful look on your face for?
Yeah,
What's
right.
going on?
That's that little kid boo-boo face.
Oh, come on, man.
You driving, the little kid in the backseat.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Truer
Been
words
hungry.
never spoken.
He has been,
He been talking about eating since we got here.
and he's been eating. That's the price. But
Me
eating
too.
chips in the microphone. I mean, just everything. So
I wasn't
still,
really hungry then. I was just irritating you.
and you were. Oh my
That
goodness.
wasn't. You
I have
know,
serious loud eating issues. I'm just not even gonna lie. It is a big deal.
loud eating issues.
Loud eating issues.
Smacking. In other words, you don't like people that smack.
Oh my God! I'm like, can you? I mean, and my youngest son, it's like I've never seen anybody eat cereal the way he does. I don't know why he does it. I don't know when it started, but I can't even sit at the same table. I have to go and look at you. I have to go somewhere else.
My cousin, when he eats, it sounds like a huge dog.
Oh,
that's
gosh.
Yeah. It's like people,
I can't. I don't even know. Like, it took me a minute to realize that was his jaws. Like, I mean, he go
That's just-
in.
Oh,
That's
my
how it sounds.
goodness.
Yeah, like his teeth big or something.
I eat very quietly.
Well, we might have to talk more about that because it really is an issue, and now I'm all bothered about it. But and I heard that there's actually a reason to do it, so we might have to talk about that coming up. But we also have a lot of good stuff. Comedian Taquita Love is going to be with us. Also, we're going to power up with Damon Williams. We're going to learn everything we need to know about cuffing season, plus all of your favorites. Ask Al, also Ass of the Week, and of the music. The music. We can't forget about the music. We're going to kick it off with Miguel Adorn right here on the Al Rucker Show.
Thank you for tuning in to the Al Rucker Show, and we're at the segment we call Ass of the Week. And there's a bunch of possibilities, but we had to narrow it down to one.
And they're all baby daddies. We did. And I love stupid criminal stories because I'm always like shocked by the things that people will do. This is called The Lowest High There Is. The best laid schemes of mice and men often end in handcuffs. And so there were some drug thieves. They thought it was their lucky day. They broke into a home in Silver Springs, Florida, and discovered 3 jars of cocaine. They took them home. They snorted the contents. And that's when they figured out that it wasn't actually cocaine, but they were the urns of the cremated ancestors.
So wait a minute.
The husband of the woman who owned the house and 2 dogs.
They were smoking.
They were sniffing. They thought it was cocaine, and it was not.
Wow, hey, Key. I bet you ain't had none of this canine.
That's crazy.
I'm good, bruh.
hey, look here.
Canine.
I bet you ain't had none of this canine. Hey, look here. If a man do me a line of this baby daddy, you gotta do it zigzag though, like you running from them.
What happened to him after that?
I mean, I'd be like, take me to jail because I am too dumb to be out here. Oh, that's me. I'm too dumb to be out here walking the earth. I mean, come on.
They sniffed the baby daddy.
Do you think that people just leave jars of cocaine on their mantle? You know, like, I mean, like,
That's
really?
crazy.
When you said the dumbest criminal, first thing
crazy.
you said it was 3 jars. Who puts cocaine,
Puts cocaine
in a jar?
right?
just a
Cocaine addicts. They
And
hide
people-
it everywhere.
And people who just don't care. It's
Right.
like they didn't think they want to find it in the jar.
Nah, let
I
me
wish
tell
they
you now.
would.
Now here goes bad. Here goes bad. Some dummy in that house, or somebody visited that house and told them people,
yeah, that it was
man, they got just 3 jars of cocaine just chilling on the fireplace.
But it's like so
No.
funny. I was watching like one of those cop shows, and they were doing they were doing a search and seizure of a house, and a woman had hidden the gun in the cereal box, and the cop was like, "That's so dumb." She's like, "He's like, the first thing we check is the cereal box,"
Cereal
and I'm
box.
like,
Are you serious?
"Yes."
Oh, for real, huh?
The cops were like, the first place we check is the cereal box because that's where everybody want to stash it because they don't ever think you go look at the cereal box.
I put my gun in the washing powder one time.
Did you say washing powder?
In the washing powder box.
Okay.
Where are you from?
That looked like more like cocaine than.
Nah, but if I had to use the gun, I wanted a clean getaway.
Rim shot. Where's the rim
Oh
shot?
my God.
I can't believe y'all walked into that, man.
We did.
I'm
did.
just back on who uses washing powder?
I was thinking the same thing.
That's like so old
Old
school
school.
down south, mammy and pappy stuff. I mean,
Yeah, who
stuff
uses
they
washing
call-
powder? Who uses
washing
washing
powder.
I don't know. My laundry lady picks up and drops off.
He had
You
to
wanna
clean.
do it,
He
then.
had to clean that up real
Oh
quick. 'cause
my
I've been saying,
goodness.
that's the first. My mind went. Who does that? Who uses washing?
What do you
powder?
think
Yeah,
I'm
we-
playing? I am dead serious. I don't know.
Well, you said washing powder. Where'd you get it from?
Is there washing powder in your house?
There's
Yes
what?
or no?
He don't know.
I
He don't
would
know.
not know.
He literally
He
don't.
said I'm not going to.
There are a few things that I don't know in my house. I don't know where any of the pots and pans are.
You don't know where that urn that was on your fireplace.
All 3 of the urns gone.
How do you not know where the pots and pans are?
Why would I?
You don't ever cook anything?
Why would I know that? Why would I know that?
Okay, well. Can we all see?
It's just a text message from how me and my cleaning
I cannot.
communicate.
Okay.
Don't worry about
So,
it. Yeah.
right, thank you.
You
Thank
don't want
you.
to see that.
No, we do not. So, as of the week, dumb criminals. I love them. They're probably in jail somewhere. They're too stupid to be out. That's all I got to say.
Snort it up. A cremated body.
Dog.
Man,
A cremated dog.
Dog.
He was a police dog that was full of cocaine, and they knew it.
And they knew it, yeah. Sorry.
So that's why they snorted it.
So great show. We learned all about cuffing season. We were powered up with, oh, Jesus. Damon A. Williams. Lots of good music. We had a lot of good fun. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. And, of course, we will do it again soon. That's worse than eating in the mic. Oh, my God. We will be back next time on the Al Rucker Show. Say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
do all dogs go to heaven?
What's up, y'all? This comedian Keisha Hunt. The holiday season rolling up. How many of y'all cleaning chitlins? Huh? That's some nasty stuff, man. I was eating some chitlins one time, and I dang near died because I choked on it. I don't eat chitlins no more. It's slave food. We got to get away from that. But I do want some black-eyed peas in my pocket. I don't know if y'all believe in superstitions, but it bring you money for the new year. So put them black-eyed peas in your pocket like your grandpa say, and go and get you some money. Hey, all right, okay. Get them black-eyed peas in your pocket. Indeed. This comedian Keisha Hunt.